finding out who else plays Fortnite and who else wants to like just join like our group. They don't gotta play with us, but they can, just in case you're not able to make it, we can have Big T. If Big T's not able to make it, we can have someone step in. Substitutions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we gotta find people at work who you think might play it. Shit,
yeah, I got you.
Marty might play. Marty does seem like the person who'd be on Fortnite a lot.
Maybe.
Oh, and guess what he told me? I mean, I hate to put everything up, but this motherfucker told me a story that I can't even. Basically, well, he probably told you. Did he tell you guys 2 weeks ago about a lady on the street? A fiend. A dope fiend. So all in all, let's just say this. He's trying to talk to a fiend needed a ride somewhere, and I guess she wanted the ride, of course. He was asking her to give him money. She was asking him to give her money. He was like, oh, I don't have money. She was like, oh, can you give me a ride? He was like, yeah, I don't mind giving you a ride. You know what I'm saying? And he said, yeah, after she gave him a ride.
Wait, where was this at? Where was this at before you going any further?
What do you mean, where was what at?
What, this happened, like, where did this happen?
Where or when?
Both.
I don't know where, because I wasn't with them that night. Two, it happened, like he said, 2 weeks ago, and he was like, yeah, I gave him a ride, and he's like, I gave her a ride, and I'm like, alright, so what's going on? And she was like, oh, I don't mean to go here, take me here. He's like, oh, you keep asking me to give you a ride, you ain't give me no money. And she's like, oh, I will once you keep taking. He said, she kept saying, oh, I will, just take me here, take me here. He kept doing it. He said, all right. And he said, he asked her like, shit, you must want to get fucked. And I was like, oh, she said that? He's like, you must want to get fucked. And she's like, okay, just hold on and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I tried to ease into it, but I was like, hey, man, what you think your wife would say? Oh, fuck that. She pisses me off all the time. I hate going home hearing her cry a lot about the dog dying. Fuck that, I don't care. Are you for real? You really just gonna fuck that fiend? He's like, I didn't give a fuck. I was trying to pick her up, drop her off, and see if she wanted to fuck. And see if she'll let me have sex with her. I'm like, damn, you got a wife? And I'm thinking to myself, you were about to cheat on your fucking wife with a fiend, a crackhead? Yeah, that's fucking weird. That's weird, it tells me. You would cheat on your lady with a crackhead.
That's wicked, bro. Yo,
that's
bro.
fucked up.
Which one?
Like, well, alright, let me see.
Which one do you want? These two shotguns.
He wants the shotgun that kills.
There's another one. We have all the legends, all the mythic shotguns on the map right now.
Shit, you know one thing I can't say?
There's 3 guns and 2 people, bro.
Those motherfucking fists, oh, they be fucking people up. I hate those motherfucking, huh? I hate motherfucking people. Yeah, dude had the Mystic Fists when I was playing with Trevor. Had the Mystic Fist. That's where you hit Trevor when you punched him and shit. And I'm like, alright, I killed him. Grabbed the fist. I mean, I was beating the dude up. He almost died until that motherfucker shot me and killed me, of course. But those shits like fuck you up. I got punched with that shit, knocked my health down. Like, fucking, like, what the fuck? And I had shield at that.
Yeah,
that motherfucker jumped up, landed down, and just threw a swing. And I'm like, you stupid bitch. You Floyd Mayweather fucker. It's 5:22, so yeah, I got my controller, I got my batteries. So I be hating when my batteries go down, bro. Like, fuck. Shit. Alright. Another day.
That's crazy that happened to Marty, though. That's scary. I would be scared for my life if I were him.
You don't care.
I'm scared, bro. Because it's like, I don't know, you don't want her to pull out like a knife, you know, like, you know,
you don't
the last thing
but
for, like, hit you. You don't want her to hit you. You don't want her to shoot you. You don't want her to stab you. Like you don't want her to hurt you, bro.
I didn't
And
know
it's
this, man.
like you put
Don't
yourself
put
at
it out.
risk. You know what I
Don't put
mean?
this out. Don't put this out there. And you know, he might tell you. And I'm not gonna say I'll get him to tell you in a way, but I gonna. Well, I'll tell you guys so you guys won't do it. But I guess Marty used to be on drugs. He kept it real with me. We had a nice little talk. I'm not going to go too much on what he was talking about, but he said he used to do drugs. Like, and I'm thinking smoke weed and shit. He's like, no, he used to do hard drugs. He had to go to rehab and all this and shit. And I was like, oh, you did? Like, are you lying? Are you trying to be funny? He's like, no, man, I swear. I fucking used to do it. I promise I'm never going back to that. My whole life was fucked up. I lost my job, his businesses he had, and all that shit. But he just said he used to do like drugs heavy, like actual, you know, drugs. So I don't see a regular person, or I'm not gonna say regular, but somebody like us would probably be like, yeah, we're scared. Him, if he did it before, he's kind of more into the. I kind of don't get worried about that shit. He's not worried about that. He's like, it's like a homeless person. A homeless person who used to be homeless, not scared of a homeless person. They know how it was. So, but I try not to kind of be like, all right, Marty, you're on drugs or whatever. But he does got to stop. He does have to stop saying some of the things he's saying, especially loud.
You guys be bugging out sometimes for real, like out here from the craziest things. But it's like I would have never known. Had it not been said, I would have never known it. Like I wouldn't have been able to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and no lie, when I first met Marty, I thought Marty was more of a, like, nothing wrong with him. I thought Marty was more like one of those older dudes who's like, you know, cool, but more kind of like, hey man, in my day I go. But the fact Marty jokes and stuff, I mean, that's cool as hell. He jokes like, you know, us, but his mindset starts saying some of the things that if we're looking at him like you're crazy, that should kind of tell you like, yeah, you kind of saying some shit that you kind of going, I ain't gonna say too far because I mean hell, but I can definitely say some shit where you like, you thought of that, and you saying that, especially you're in the older.
It's
like when you said that about that video.
Unreal, bro. It's unreal. Let's go. Fucking go, bro. Let's go, dude.
Y'all won?
Hey, bro, we just warmed up and we got first game. Solid, bro. Solid.